Okay, good afternoon, Freak Tribe. Welcome once again to the Freak Show. I wanted to give a little bit of a message out to the empaths today. I mean, there's a solid difference between empathy and an empath. Now, empathy, it's the capacity to understand or feel what another person's experience is, pretty much within their own frame of reference. You're talking about putting yourself into somebody else's shoes and feeling that. I can feel that quite a bit. Now, being an empath, sometimes it just bombards you from every single direction. So a lot of us like to stick to ourselves. And I'm going to turn this around. Beautiful sunny day. Definitely need to feel the energy of the sun at the moment. All right, there we go. Now, what I'm feeling and what I've come across, I joined a couple groups that are for empaths. Excuse the sun on my face, but I definitely need it today. It's I've seen a little bit of a trend. I go into a couple of these empath groups, and one person will make a statement on something they don't agree on, or if the conversation's gone weird, and I notice that they get literally attacked. And for an empath and old soul group like that, I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, because as empaths, if you're an empath, you feel it. If it's just empathy, then you shouldn't even be acting like that to begin with. I respect everybody on their journey. I respect everybody's opinions. Now, I've also noticed one question that seems to come up a lot in these groups is why. Why did this person not treat me well? Why don't they return these feelings? To me, that's not really being an empath or even having empathy. Every single human being can have empathy. But when you're actually questioning why a certain person doesn't feel the same way towards you, it's more that you're seeking the empathy from others. You're seeking advice. And you're probably normally seeking something that you already know deep inside you. It's just, yeah, seeing the way people were like attacking others, that's borderline narcissist. Now, when you look at actual empaths, people are attracted to us. Call it clairsentience. Me, I can pick up the feelings in a room as soon as I walk in. I can tell what a person's like within 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Sometimes it's 30 seconds just by looking at somebody I don't know. I have this thing of clairsentience, you can call it. It's basically when I meet somebody, within half an hour, they are telling me their life story. It's like they're just drawn to the spark. They're drawn to the fact that it's almost like I put out a feeling like I'm trustable, like I would understand. I mean, sometimes I don't even understand myself why some of these people tell me their entire life story within the first few minutes of meeting me. But I usually just let that all kind of come in. So one thing with empaths out there, I feel energy in a different kind of way. It's pretty incredible. I can be meditating out in the sun, and it's more of a collective energetic feeling. The sun right now, I can feel it like almost coursing through my veins. Call it energy reading. I guess maybe I'm more of an old soul than an actual empath, even though I can pick up on what people feel. It's incredible. And since I had this massive Kundalini awakening, I would feel completely naked if I didn't feel these kind of energies every single place that I go. Now, empaths, we also tend to stick to ourselves. It's really hard to be in a crowd. But the one thing I want to tell you, it's like a lot of you are feeling like this is a curse. And oh my God, it is such a gift. It's a gift to be able to pick up on what somebody's feeling, as long as they have no ill intentions towards you. Because, I mean, borderline narcissist, everybody's done it. I've put myself out there for people because I care deeply. I put myself in other people's shoes, and when they go through rough times, I feel it. And on a personal level, especially, personal relationships and everything else, when that's actually put out there, it's almost like some people that are narcissistic in nature, I don't think they truly mean to. There are some people that they're psychopaths. They just want to turn it against you and just they have enough karma and enough things going on in their life to where they want to focus their attention on everything else but where they should be focusing the attention on, which is themselves. But it's not a curse. It is such a gift to be an empath and to be able to understand where somebody's coming from when they have these kind of problems, and to have that deep empathy for them and to help them through, to help them sort their own thoughts, their own feelings. It's one of the most beautiful things on the planet. And this whole ascension, this whole shift, the way these energies are increasing day by day, it's something that you should all embrace. It's kind of funny because the ones on these sites that I'm seeing, well, why doesn't this person love me? Honestly, it's like you're driving 60 miles an hour down a dead-end street when you could have just hung that left, got on the on-ramp, and took off down the highway, because you need to run from people like that. People that don't return it and you're just trying to change them. That's another thing with people that are very empathetic. We have a tendency of trying to change people. We want to fix people, and people need to fix themselves. But on an individual level, if you're feeling these kind of energies around people and you need to just step back from all that, just go within. I mean, you need to actually find yourselves before you can really help other people. You need to fix your own traumas and to just come to terms with everything that brought you to where you are now. Now, I don't know how a lot of you feel these energies.